Hi guys, welcome back to another video in Japan. Today I'm in Tokyo, and in this video I want to share with you my top favorite spot in a city if you want to get some skyline views of Tokyo. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Paul. I'm actually a photographer, and here on YouTube I share my videos about photography and travels, and right now I'm in Japan, so I'm going to share all my knowledge on Japan. And I do love skyline views of cities, and I have done quite an extensive trial of skyline views and observatory decks here all over the city, and I think I could share with you which are the best spot in Tokyo to see some skyline views. And for example, this right here is the garden terrace at the Toshima office building in Ikebukuro. This is not known at all, and trust me, the view from here is nothing compared to the spots that I'm going to share with you in this video. However, check this out. It still looks pretty amazing. So for example, this viewing deck in Ikebukuro is free, and if you really look at in Tokyo on like rooftop of any sort of like mall or even government buildings, sometimes you do have free observation decks which are great. So it's very cool if you just Google it and check them out, because they're a little bit all over the place. However, into this video, the ones that I'm going to share are not specifically just free decks. Some of them you have to pay for, but believe me, the views you get from those decks are really great, and those are the actual spots that you need to not miss the next time you come to Tokyo. So right off the bat, let me start by saying this. Tokyo Skytree and Tokyo Tower did not make it to the top 4 of the best spots to view the city, and that is very simple. The reason why is because when you're on top of Tokyo Tower or on top of Tokyo Skytree, you don't get to see Tokyo Tower or Tokyo Skytree in the skyline. And I think they're very important signature to Tokyo skyline. So I want to be able to see them, and when I'm in them, I can't see them. All right, so let's just start with the spot number 1, and that is the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, which is in Shinjuku. Now, this viewing deck, not only is it free, but you get 360 views all over Tokyo, and you can even see Mount Fuji on a clear day. It is indoors, so when you do photography, you can be bothered by the glass depending on the light reflection on there, but it's a free observation deck in Shinjuku, and it's very high up in the sky, so you get sprawling views of Tokyo. Highly rate this observation deck. Number 2 on the list would be Mor Tower in Aabu Hills. Mor Tower's observation deck is on the 52nd floor of a giant building, gives you 360 views all over the city of Tokyo, and it's very close to Tokyo Tower and the Rainbow Bridge, so you get great views on those. There is one downside to Mor Tower though, and that is the price. Mor Tower is not free, and it costs 2,000 yen to get up to the observation deck. So it's a little bit of money to spend, but the views are worth it. Number 3 is called Top of Yebisu. It's actually kind of a secret spot because you can't find information on that one very easily on the internet, and it's a free spot which has great views. I highly recommend that one. From this deck, you get clear views on Shibuya and Shinjuku, as well as Tokyo Tower, which those are a great part of the skyline. However, it is not 360 views. I think you only have windows on the east, west, and north side of the tower. But since it's a free observation deck, please don't ruin it for everyone. And if you're in Tokyo, check it out, but just don't spill the beans. All right, next on the list for me is Aabu Hills, or Aabu Hills, as they call it. It is a brand new complex that has been built right by Tokyo Tower, and it's a big giant complex that has a mall that has tons of restaurants and cafes and shops, and on the 31st floor of a giant tower you have a viewing deck. It is called the Sky Lobby. Now that viewing deck, once you're on location, is pretty hard to find, and it's not well indicated, and as well on the internet you can't find much information on that viewing deck, and that is because Aabu Hills was just opened to the public on November 24th 2023, so not a lot of people know about it. And it's actually a great view, probably the best view you can find on Tokyo Tower. Now, the viewing deck, like I said, is on the 33rd floor, and you only get views on the southeast and east side of Tokyo. Basically, you don't get to see any of Shinjuku and Shibuya area. However, you get stunning views on Odaiba and the Rainbow Bridge, and especially Tokyo Tower. Now it's right next to Tokyo Tower, and that tower where the viewing deck is situated is literally so tall and so big that it makes Tokyo Tower look tiny next to it. And you're so close to Tokyo Tower as well that if you don't have a wide angle lens, there's a chance you're not able to capture Tokyo Tower fully in the frame. Now you better hurry, because this viewing deck being free, I doubt that it's gonna stay free forever, because it is such a gem and the view is so stunning that either a lot of people are gonna go or they're gonna have to start charging people for the view. So here we are, guys, we've come to the last spot. This one may not surprise anyone, but it is Shibuya Sky. Now Shibuya Sky is a pretty recent viewing deck because they opened in 2019, and Instagram has made that spot quite a famous place to be. Now the reason why this is because it's a roof viewing deck on a very high tower. You get 360 views all over the city, but most of all, it's the only spot where you can view down on Shibuya Crossing. If you go to Shibuya Sky, make sure to book your ticket in advance though, because it gets really packed and it's sold out very, very fast, especially if you're trying to get like some sort of a sunset or a specific time where everyone is trying to get. As you might have figured already, this is not a free spot. Shibuya Sky is actually 2,500 yen, which is almost like $17 US right now. So it's not free, however, it's totally worth it. I highly recommend that if you come to Tokyo, you go up the Shibuya Sky, because even for $17, it's still an amazing view on Tokyo. It might even be the top one. Now, all the spots that I've mentioned in this video are not mentioned in order of how great they are. They're just top 5 for me, but I do not know which one is better than the other one. They're just all great. But if I did have to choose one though, and only one, I might choose Shibuya Sky. Again, not sure, because you have to pay for that one and it's the most expensive one, but the view, man. All right, guys, this is it for me today. If you know of great viewing spots in Tokyo, let me know in the comments down below, especially if I haven't mentioned them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one very, very soon. Cheers.